The law of attraction. Does it work? Does it not work? Is it something that you feel should happen in an instant? Is it something that you just click your fingers and you expect it to appear? Well, I hate to tell you, that's not law of attraction. And there's a lot of people out there giving a lot of misleading advice into how the law of attraction works. I know when I have one of the main people I follow regarding law of attraction is Esther Hicks, because I'll be perfectly honest, Esther has been around before this all became very, very popular and started to commercialise. Because to be perfectly honest, the law of attraction has become very, very commercialised, and a lot of people are thinking, well, if I create a vision board and I think about it every single day, it's going to happen. That's not energy. That's not vibration. That's not what the law of attraction is about at all. And that's why some people are turning around and saying it doesn't work. Now, believe it or not, I'm very spiritual, I'm very open. I love how abstract things are. I'm convinced that comes from being a mathematician, and that's what I started off in science in my journey when I went to university, was maths and looking at things abstractly. But they always begin somewhere. And that's what I understand very much with this whole thing of manifestation, is that a series of thoughts bundle together and they start to create something. But equally, if you're not allowing those things to happen and those things to guide you, it's not going to work. And if every time something goes wrong, we see that as, oh, it didn't work again. Well, I hate to tell you, you're not practicing the law of attraction. Sometimes things don't work in order to make us stop, turn and look another way. And a perfect example of this was, I had spent the weekend down camping, down by the coast, and I had some great realizations. It really was time for me to think and to understand, and I felt, I'll go home now and I'll rest and I'll be ready for the week ahead. And then on the way back, my Jeep broke down, as things can happen. And I was very, very lucky where it broke down. I was very close, because it's quite a windy road. I was very close to somewhere where I was easily able to pull it in. My dad came down with the other car and we were able to get the caravan home. And then today, I had to come down and collect it. Now, if that hadn't happened yesterday, I would not be sitting in this amazing setting right now doing this video for you. So that's what I'm just saying, is that sometimes we have to just let go of what can appear to be, this isn't going according to plan, and just let it go and realize that, okay, it's a guiding, it's a turning of the direction that we're in. And that's the first thing, is that, when things don't always seem to go according to plan, it's worth stopping and saying, okay, why? Why did this not work out? There's always a lesson to be found when things don't work out. And for me, the lesson was, come down here. I haven't been down on this hill for quite a while. And it just was a reminder, I need to stop. I need to come back and I need to be here. So that's the first one. The next one is very much about, you must allow. The amount of times when I have people coming to me saying, but the law of attraction, I've been trying really, really hard, I've been doing all this manifestation stuff and it doesn't work. And I say, but did you take the first little itsy bitsy step that might have actually connected you to your manifestation? No, but it might not work. And they start coming up with loads of excuses. And I go, well, that's exactly what you've manifested. A load of blocks, a load of excuses. Because it's what we feel on the inside and what comes from within that starts to manifest our reality. And that's the third thing I want to talk about in this video, is when we are manifesting something that can be really, really big and our reality is very, very far away from it, we must start to, for me, it's like creating a pulse. It's like creating some sort of a connection that it's like, you know, as I said, you can't start to dance without moving your feet. You can't start to manifest without doing something that is bringing you in that direction, something that is locking you into the focus of it. Looking at something, looking at it in a picture and looking at it and doing nothing else doesn't work. I mean, for one, I have a new Jeep because I love my old Jeep. It has served me very, very well. And I have a new Jeep on my vision board. And it's for 2020. I want a 2020 Jeep. And it's one of the things in the beginning, I was like, oh, but it's a brand new Jeep. And I started to question it. So now every time and you know what? Even if you're not traveling, you can do this for a weekend. Rent a car. Go and rent a brand new car and sit in and just smell the newness of it. Visualize this is what it's like to have a brand new Jeep. Because trust me, my old Jeep is, especially when you have a dog and you've had horses and everything, doesn't smell the sweetest anymore. So it's allowing your senses and allowing things to tune in to help you believe that this is for you. So that's one way you can do it, but it's always about doing little things that will actually make the vision real for you. Because it can be very difficult when it's not in a reality, and when we're looking at bills and when we're looking at all the things that potentially could go wrong, that we're not just stopping and realizing, you know, okay, so what can I do right now in this moment that will help me feel and connect more with what it is I'm trying to manifest. So I hope you find that helpful. Please leave comments below. If you've had any trouble with manifestations, if you've had success with manifestations and law of attraction, please let me know in the comments below. And of course, as always, hit the thumbs up, subscribe and the notifications, and see you in the next video. Bye.